Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I will be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you're connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently, certain things that they are not telling you, certain things they don't want to tell you. I'll be looking into that and telling you. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So do keep in mind this is a general love reading and it's not going to resonate with everyone out there. Some of you have mentioned that you feel the roles are reversed, and this is possible because we do exchange energy just as we exchange habits and mannerisms with someone that we're with. We can also share and exchange energies, but I am focused more on the person that's on your mind right now. And if some of you cannot think of who this is, then right now this reading's probably not going to resonate for you. This is for those of you that are already connecting with someone. You've either had a situationship, you've had a relationship. This could be a breakup, separation. Wow, this is a very clear-cut reading. Very clear-cut. Oh my goodness. The person really has, like, they've experienced a lot of heartache and pain through this connection with you. Oh my goodness. Under the bottom of the deck, love. It was funny, I'm looking at all these cards and they're so shitty. Except these two. Beautiful cards. And under the bottom of the deck you have the most highest ranking card in this entire deck, I feel, which is love, Goddess Aphrodite. Beautiful card. So happy for you. Thank goodness in this darkness there is some light. Yes. You have here, the first card's the strongest. You have opening. You have illness and wellness, followed by embracing the shadow, challenge, grief. Then you have growth. After that, you have here hearth and home, death and rebirth, and then love under the bottom of the deck. All right. Aquarius, I'm going to express to you what it is your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aquarius, I don't want to hold back anymore. There's a part of me, a strong part of me, that just wants to talk to you, that wants to open up to you and tell you how I truly feel on the inside. There are certain truths, certain things that I've been hiding deep down on the inside. I have been unable to concentrate on anything else. It's difficult for me. There's things that I've hidden in the shadows, things that I thought maybe will make me look weak. It'll perhaps make me look vulnerable. And so I never really expressed to you certain things that have happened in my life. Right now, from this lifetime and from a past life, there is some tragedy. There are some circumstances, traumatic memories that hold me down, that hold me back. Now, there are also responsibilities, burdens, restrictions, and constraints that are holding me down and preventing me from reaching out to you and being with you the way that you would want me to. I also feel that even though I want to reach above the surface of this water and see your shining face, which is the sun, I just can't. I'm drowning in a sea of sadness now because of the things that weigh me down. I try, but there's certain things that are preventing me from being with you. I know in this connection so much has happened where between you and I the situation has become very awkward. There is a lot of awkwardness now. There was not before, but now there is. And because of this, there's certain things that you have seen and experienced about me, through me, that now I wish you never really would have seen or experienced. You've seen a side of me that was impulsive, compulsive, and even aggressive at times. But even if I am all that, there is a part of me that wants you to accept me for who I am, to accept me for my faults. Is it even possible? I don't think so, because I find this entire situation to be very challenging now. This now is a problem that cannot be solved, a riddle to which a solution cannot be found. It's a struggle for me to try to win your heart back, to try to approach you after all that has happened, after all that I did. And yes, for now, I'm feeling guilty, remorseful, regretful. If I could tell you my heart was bleeding, I would tell you. It is. There is sadness here and melancholy, and I can't sleep at night sometimes because of what I put you through. I hurt you, and I hurt myself. You're happy, I'm happy. You're sad, I'm sad, and I feel this now. Being with you has changed my life. All I want now is to be reassured and to know that you're not going to be completely gone out of my life. I grieve. And I just hope that you don't leave. I need you somehow. In my life, I want to grow with you. I know that in this connection we never really were able to grow and learn from each other. I want to know things about your childhood, about what you're doing these days. Far into the future, what plans do you have long after you retire? I want to know everything about you. I don't just want to rush into the physical aspects. No, not like that, not anymore. I want to know you for who you are, where you came from, what you want to do, where you're headed. This way I will know the true you, and I would know exactly everything about you that makes you unique. In you I have found a hearth and home. Wherever you are, now that is where my home is. I feel comfortable knowing that you exist somewhere. And there's a part of me that feels so comfortable with you that it almost feels as though you're like family to me. I can confide in you and talk to you about anything and not fear that you're going to judge me or you're going to make fun of me. I know that you're not like that. You're always supportive. You have always been supportive. Whenever I've been lost, you've always been there for me. Whenever I was cold, you were always emotionally there like a warm blanket. I have mistreated you. But you've always been that kind and compassionate person. What I want now is to put to death all that has happened before in the past and to resurrect something brand new. Something new, something unique for the world to see. I want to have a second chance with you. Why do I want to have a second chance with you? Because I know the things that happened before were very rough, very rude, very mean. And going forward, I want things to be more harmonious. The reason why I want a second chance is because I love you. This love is unconditional. This love just exists by default. Everything about you is truthful, is pure, is clean, so loving and so bright. You show me what love really is all about. And now when I recognize it, I'm afraid that maybe it's too late. This is what makes me sad. But all I want to do is have that chance to open up to you, if it's possible. Oh, Aquarius. That was, yes, myself. That almost made me cry. It's too much. It's too much here. The feelings and emotions are so intense. Like, this person really wants a second chance. And all they ever think about is the love that they have for you. And love is so important. I'm happy to see that, you know, there's not as much lust here. And there's finally some type of love. And so many readings that I do, it's mostly about lust. I think in this upload right now, this is the only card that I've seen that has come up in your reading, Aquarius. Nice. All right, let's have a look. Let's switch gears. Let's wipe our faces and our eyes. Let's breathe. Okay. Let's have a look at the Lover's Path Tarot. This is any type of issues that this individual may have faced in the past, certain things that perhaps they did not tell you that actually caused the problem in the first place. So you have here 7 of Staves and you have 10 of Arrows. All right, let's have a look. Yes, this person back then, before things started going downhill, they started to feel very overwhelmed. They had started to become their own worst enemy. And at some point in time, they were creating problems in this connection and just in general to distract themselves from what was really going on, what really mattered. Why do people do this? Because they're distracting themselves because they don't want to face the truth. They can't face the truth. Why don't they and why can't they? It's because of some circumstance that they are in or some type of mindset that they have. So clearly this person didn't take action or didn't do something because of the situation that they were in at the time. We have here 10 of Arrows. Here, yeah, more needed to be considered before completely understanding a particular situation. This individual was overwhelmed by too much information, and they were getting lost in the details. Aha. So Aquarius, I'm getting the number, and I'm getting numbers these days. 68% of you, 68% of you, talk to this person and let them know how you felt. The problem here that happened was that this person got overwhelmed with the amount of information that you gave them, which was very emotional. It was emotional information that you gave them. You may have told them that you're in love with them. The problem is this person could not handle it. They were overwhelmed and they got lost in the details. And what did they do? They started to avoid it. They started just becoming defensive, making excuses. Let's not talk about it. Perhaps this person even ghosted you or just stopped talking to you altogether as soon as you told them how you felt. Why did they do that? The reason was they couldn't handle it. They just couldn't handle it. Somebody who is emotionally wise is able to handle it. This person was not emotionally wise, so they could not handle it. That's what happened. All right, let's have a look here at the Beginner's Tarot deck. Ooh, you remember you had the Illness and Wellness card. That card also talks about depression and sadness, the feeling of hopelessness as well, and despair. Eight of Swords also, they feel tied up. This person does not feel as though they have freedom. They feel restricted and constrained. Similar to how they have felt before. They've had other issues before as well. And now, in addition to all that has happened, they are also feeling similar. They are feeling restricted. They're not feeling like they have freedom. Okay, I have to pull this out. It's a peekaboo card. 10 of Cups, yay! Amazing. All right, very nice cards. You got some nice cards here. The beginning and the end here, that's kind of a little iffy. We got 8 of Swords. So this person does feel as though, you know, they don't want to and they can't. They're restricted. Their eyes are blindfolded. They can't hear much. Their hands are tied. Their feet are tied. They're surrounded by swords. They're being watched by a hawk. They don't have freedom. There's constraints and there's restrictions right now. In their heart, what they want to do is the Knight of Wands. They just want to come back into your life. They want to reach out and be with you romantically, so romantically. They want to be with you. The Queen of Cups, they do find that you are that one person who does make them so happy. The reason why they love you, Aquarius, is because you are the only person that has shown them all the qualities of a good person. This is someone who is nurturing, caring, and protecting. Someone that has unconditional love. You have shown this to this person, and this is why they feel like this now towards you, because now they recognize this. Here, with the 8 of Cups, they want to move on from the situation the way it is. They don't like the way things are anymore. They want to move on to better days ahead. They don't want this situation the way it is. They want something nicer coming up in the future. Here we also have, what do they want? What do they want to move towards? They want to move towards the 10 of Cups. Jumping right from the 9. There's the 8 of Cups, and this is the 10 of Cups. This person wants a long-term committed connection with you, Aquarius. They have realized this. They want a family, they want a home, they want children. Some of you that don't want children, they just simply want more commitment. Beauty that lasts forever in the family, like having pets, just having a nice home, having, spending quality time together, cuddling up on a sofa, watching a movie. They just want to be like that with you. They just want to be like that with you, and they love it. You really make their hearts so happy. Oh, it's so beautiful. And then you have here, under the bottom of the deck, they want to make a solid offer. This is not some airy kind of half-assed job now. This person really wants to do this. You are like a target. They want you big time. Eventually, the 8 of Cups talks about movement. So eventually I do see that this person is going to reach out to you, Aquarius. Indeed. They are. And like it said before, the opening card, right? They want to open up to you. They want to talk to you about certain things that have happened. Certain things that perhaps they could not talk to you about before. It's a nice reading. Very nice. All right. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, let's have a look here. here we have perfect timing. These messages are brought to you by Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel. So some of you may have thought that, you know, this happens immediately, that all of what you want in this connection, you know, should it come super fast? Should it come now because you want it now? Well, they are saying in the near future, you, Aquarius, are recommended to take some time out and focus on yourself and meditate. Meditation is also prayer. Here, this is supposed to be your image. This is the Christ consciousness. That's Jesus Christ right there. Behind him is the light of his Father, Jehovah. And in this card, the way to do that is you can pray to the Christ consciousness. Through Christ, you can get to Jehovah in your mind's eye. You can call upon Archangel Michael, Raphael, and Gabriel to guide you and to protect you throughout this entire situation. Here we do have, within the next few months, yes, you have a good affirmative card here. Within the next few months, yes, you are going to notice some changes. This is good. But you're going to have to reflect. You're going to have to reflect and find out what it is that you are truly wanting. What are you happy with? They are talking about remaining positive. For this, I would recommend some of you, if you feel, you can go to my website and purchase for yourself the self-help guide. It's called the Holy Light Package. You can get that from the website under the rates and packages section. Here you will see that I have a package that helps you get rid of negative energies from your home, from and around your aura and inside of your body. That is also your chakra centers. Once the negativity is gone, you will be more positive and you will be protected and you will be able to maintain and sustain this positive energy. Keeping positive energy is possible when you don't have negative energy. That's why it's so hard if you are in a toxic environment with a toxic person. No matter how positive you are, something is always going to bring you down. So try to avoid toxic people, toxic situations. Try to be in an environment that is positive. Here, the angels are saying choose a new direction. This does mean to choose a different approach to the destination. Different direction. So your destination is the same, just to choose a different route, a different road. What does that mean? Try a different method when you're dealing with this person. And once you contact your angels, and they work for all of us, you can contact them and they will give you intuitive messages and go on what your hunch is, on what your intuitive self is telling you. You also have here forgiveness under the bottom of the deck. One huge thing, Aquarius, this person wants to say sorry, or maybe you want to say sorry, but there is a sense of forgiveness. This is the overarching theme. Somebody here feels really hurt. I'm feeling that this is you. The way this connection is going to go is there's going to be someone who's going to say sorry and the other person's going to forgive them, and then good things will come. So it does talk about choosing a new direction. This also talks about a different approach. If the entire time, Aquarius, you have been the one texting this person, whether it's twice a year, whether it is every week, stop that approach. Try something different. Try not to do that so that this person starts to be the one that starts chasing you. So whatever your approach is, think about it and adjust it a little bit. That's the strategy here. Aquarius, that is your reading. Very intense. Definitely intense. This was super duper intense even for me. A lot of energy, heavy energy. Very serious. This person's very downright serious. Like they mean business now. No more joking around anymore. This person really wants something committed. Yes, they do. Best of luck to all of you. All right, Aquarius, that was your reading. Let me know if any of you resonated with this. Thank you once again for tuning in, and I will see you all again next time. All right then, bye now.